Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video. Please, if you like what you see, make sure to hit the like button and also go ahead and subscribe. And if you're coming back to my channel, hey boo, welcome back. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you know every time I upload a video. So girl, gonna jump right in here, you know what I'm saying? I got a story time for y'all. Stay tuned. This is an interesting one. Trust and believe. On with this story time. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible because I recorded it before and I felt like it was like so long because I was all over the place and I had text messages coming in and stuff like that because I am recording on my phone. So try this again and I'm gonna jump right in there. Okay. So maybe a week and a half ago, this wasn't too long ago or whatever, I had a very scary experience. Because let me tell you, one night back in 1899, one night not too long ago, I didn't say that like 3 times, right? I was sleeping good, honey, and I was by myself in my house. And I hear a knock at my door like 11 o'clock and I was in a deep sleep. And the knock was like, bam, 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 bam. I'm like, who that knocking at my door like the police? I jump up and I'm panicking and I'm just like, what the freak is going on? I'm just like all over the place. I'm like, oh my gosh, I reach for my gun. I'm reaching for my phone because I'm like, I got a camera in my security system. So I'm trying to pull up like who the freak is on my front door. And while I'm fumbling with my phone, trying to get that on, I see who's at my front door. I see a light in my backyard from the window. Like I see a light flashing and I'm just like, what is going on? Like I'm scared. I'm just like, oh my gosh, why is this happening to me? And I was like, is this one of those situations where somebody is just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. So many things was just running through my head. And I was just like, okay, when I finally got my app open to see exactly who it was the cop. So I was like, oh, so they really do knock on your door like the police because they are the police. And it's like, you don't have to knock on somebody's door like that. Like, seriously, is that called for? Can we get a calm knock? Like, she's like, bam, bam, bam. I'm like, lady. But anyways, I got my robe on. I ain't got no clothes underneath. I got my bonnet on. It's just looking rough. I go to the door, open the door. She coming from my backyard. I'm just like, okay, she comes. She's like, I would include a clip from my security camera or whatever, but I don't know how to blur out her face. And I ain't trying to invade nobody privacy by putting them on, you know, YouTube or anything. So I can't do that. But she scared the heck out of me. She was just like, yeah, I'm sorry to bother you. I don't even know if she said that. But she was like, yeah, have you seen anyone? And she had like, first off, she had this tone where it was like something really just popped off. She's like, have you seen anybody walking around here lately? I was like, no. She was like, do you know much about your neighbors? I'm like, oh heck, let me find out. I gotta move. I gotta sell my house. Oh my God, like what the heck is going on? I was like, one neighbor, I mean, Miss Victoria, I know she passed a few months ago. I don't really know anything about any other neighbors. She was like, how about the person that lives in, you know, she gave me an address. And I was like, the house right there? She's like, yeah. I was like, well, I know he's a detective lived there. He's like, oh, okay. So him, have you seen him lately? I was like, no. And this is the part that took me, and I was just like, she was like, if you see him, call 911 immediately. I was like, what happened? Like, should I be worried? She's just like, just call if you see him. Lady, first off, you can't be disturbing my peace like that. Like, you can't tell me something like that and not tell me what's going on. Like, I don't feel like this fair because it's like, I don't know if we got a serial killer running around here and he didn't murder somebody and now he about to come through and murder me. What's going on? So that happened on a Friday night or whatever. And I couldn't get back to sleep till like 1 something, 2 o'clock, and I had to be up for work, but I was scared as heck. I'm calling my boyfriend, panicking. I'm doing a group chat with my mom, my stepdad, my sister and brother, and I'm just like, okay, my God, like, this is what's going on. Like, I'm scared. And yeah, which is what made me want to learn to finally shoot my gun, which is gonna be another story time of how that went. Yeah, so that Friday, Saturday come, and me, I'm talking to my homegirl about this, and me and her, girl, man, whoever's watching this, we researching. You know, like, okay, what could happen? Let me see if there's any articles that come out or whatever, anything that's popping off, anything, you know. And I'm just like, okay. Didn't really find anything out Saturday. Sunday, I'm at work. She sends me the article, and it, lo and behold, it said it didn't release any names with this particular article, but later on it released the name and whatnot. What a different news released the name, I should say. But it was like, yeah, officer found dead in so-and-so county. It wasn't my county, but it was like a nearby county or whatever. Self-inflicted gunshot wound or whatever. And it's because on that Friday there was allegations about him with a crime against a juvenile. What that crime was, I don't know. I'm assuming he was a pedophile. I don't know that. I'm just assuming that. But anyways, and I guess he got word that, you know, they was about to bring us some charges on him. And he got ghost, honey. And that's what made them come looking for him on that Friday night. And I mean, on that Sunday, I think this happened on Sunday morning or something. Well, that's when they found him. So it could have happened on Saturday. Dead, honey. He just took his own life. And I'm just like, why people commit crimes and then want to take their own life? Like, you knew what you was doing was wrong. How about you just not do it? But yeah, so after I found that out, I still wanted to learn how to shoot my gun, because I was like, that could have been a whole different situation where I needed to pull out that gun and use it. But yeah, y'all, I was living too near a detective that was right there at my house. Like, I could literally pick up a rock and throw it at their house, and I'm pretty sure I hit or whatever. Yeah, like, oh my gosh, like, what did you do? And since I've been here, I've seen him before, like, in passing. And I always been like, I thought, because when I first moved here, another neighbor came through and tried to give me the rundown on people. And he was like, oh yeah, this particular person is a detective. That's how I knew he was a detective. And I just thought, because he's a detective, I felt safe. I was just like, well, I live next to a detective. Ain't no funny business about to go off. Me living next to a cop. And then I was also like, him and a cop, he'd be more friendly. When I see him, his little stank stuff, they want to speak or whatever. And I've never really seen his family out, like out the house or whatever. It's like him, his wife, 2 kids or whatever. I've never seen them out but one time or whatever. And it was out like on Easter, and they had like a little Easter little egg hunt and whatever they was doing over there. But that's the only time. Let me tell y'all, in the last week, like maybe the first maybe 7 days after it happened, didn't really see them much or whatnot. But honey, the last 2 days, 3 days actually, I've seen them outside more. They seem happy. The little boy, I seen this little boy before when he getting off the school bus and he walking to the house or whatever. This little boy never said anything to me. The other day I came home from work and he seen me. I was like, hey, how you doing? He was playing with a neighbor child. Keep in mind, them kids never, I don't know if they wasn't allowed, but they never played with the neighbors. I never seen them play with the neighbor kids or whatever. And he was outside playing with a neighbor kid or whatever. And I spoke to him. I was like, hey, how y'all doing? He was like, I'm good. He was like, how are you doing? He was really nice with it. And I was like, wow, he speaks. And I was just like, that made me think, like, were they not allowed to talk to us? To talk to anyone? And then right now, like, I'm looking out the house, like my window right now, and I can see the house. And the kids are outside playing. And I'm like, I've never seen them just outside playing like that. And the other day, I seen the wife outside or whatever, because I was like, is it really him? Was it really him? And then I finally seen the wife, and I was like, oh, yeah, that was him or whatever. And I was just like, wow. y'all, you have to be careful how you treat people, because you never know what goes on behind closed doors in their household or whatever, what they have to deal with. Because I'm making assumptions right now, but it leads me to believe the fact that they're outside more, that man is gone, bye-bye, or whatever, and they outside more, leads me to believe that he was a little controlling and didn't allow them to do certain things. I don't know. That may be a reach. I don't know. But I'm just saying, y'all, I was living next door to a pedophile. I'm assuming he was a pedophile, because I'm just like, what else did you do with a juvenile? Like, I don't know. But yeah, that's my story time. That's why I was like, I gotta learn how to shoot my gun, because how that police was knocking on my door, I didn't know what was popping off. I didn't know if he was a killer at first or whatever. So I was like, I gotta learn how to shoot my gun, because if anybody ever come up in my territory again, I got to be ready. Now I'm gonna try to hopefully think before I shoot, because you know, I don't want to shoot no innocent person or whatnot, but I have to be able to protect myself or whatever. But yeah, y'all, that's what had happened. Yeah, you just don't know your neighbors. I guess that's why I need to kind of like go out. If I start to see neighbors, I see them outside, I'm gonna make it my business. Hey, how y'all doing? Like, oh my gosh, how you doing today? It's such a beautiful day out, right? That's how I'm about to be up in these streets, because you just don't know. Like, I want, like, if anything popped off, don't harm me. I'm just your friendly neighbor. Hi. Anyway, y'all. If you enjoy story times, make sure you hit the like button. That'll, you know, motivate me to do more. Because I'm telling y'all, I be having some crazy things happening around me. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so as always, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you don't, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This wasn't entertaining for you. Well, first of all, it wasn't meant to be entertaining per se. It was just something that happened to me and I wanted to share or whatever. You can never be more careful. Too careful. Is it too careful? Y'all know how that saying go. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. Share if you want to. But girl, gots to go. Peace, love, and blessings. Mwah.